What's up, everybody? Let's talk Jets radio. Quick video here. Wild day. You wake up and you see all the reports during the morning that apparently Mike Lafleur he's going to get fired. Then it quickly comes out from Connor Hughes and a bunch of the beat reporters that no, nothing's happened yet. Lafleur is still with the Jets. And then about an hour ago, it finally drops that I don't even think they used the word fired. I guess according to Connor Hughes, Lafleur has been given permission to go pursue other opportunities. I guess he received phone calls from several teams over the past few days. I guess gauging interest. I don't know in what position, whether it's, I would assume it would at least be offensive coordinator. I'm sure he's not getting any head coaching interviews at this point. But at least a lateral move, going to a new situation where he gets a fresh start, a different quarterback, something like that. But, you wonder from the Jets' perspective, the wording and kind of the manner in which this happened, it almost didn't seem like, as of a week ago, that Saleh was set on getting rid of anybody. It almost seemed like he wanted to be patient and see the system work and, give LaFleur time, give Wilson time. And then, you wonder what happened in those meetings over the last few days where now all of a sudden, the Jets aren't even using the term fired. They're letting him, go seek other opportunities. Is this, the Jets softening the blow? Just not wanting to throw their friend under the bus. Saleh is obviously good friends with LaFleur. They don't want to use the term fire just to make him look bad. They figure, there's other teams that are interested. Let's mutually just part ways. Or is this, LaFleur saying, I got other opportunities out there. I don't need to come back on the hot seat with, you guys questioning my system and whether or not I could develop a quarterback. There's clearly other teams out there that are interested in me. I don't need to come back to this. So you wonder what it is. Again, as of a few days ago, it didn't seem like I didn't think the Jets were going to make a move. Going into the Miami game, I kind of felt like, somebody had to take a fall, and it wasn't going to be Saleh, it wasn't going to be Ulbrich. If anybody, it was going to be LaFleur because, again, that allows you to ultimately bring in somebody else and try to save your number 2 overall pick. And for Douglas, for Woody Johnson, whether we like it or not, Zach Wilson's probably more important than an offensive coordinator who's kind of been up and down his first 2 years. So I'm a little torn on it just because, I do believe in consistency and having a system that, players can kind of, come back in year after year. I was very hopeful after year one about LaFleur, to see the way that this has just gone completely backwards on offense. The way they finished up the year, not scoring touchdowns in the final 3 games, the regression from Zach, it's all troubling. And to me, this is also a sign that they are clearly not done with Zach Wilson yet. I still expect them to pursue a high level quarterback, but Zach Wilson's going to be in the fold in some capacity next year. Whether it's as a backup, number 2, maybe he has to earn the number 2 spot, but he's going to be on the roster. He's going to be competing. So now the search, gets interesting. Apparently, the Jets are going to start their search tomorrow. You got to sell somebody on your vision for a quarterback and for what this offense is ultimately going to be. You got a head coach that's coming back on the hot seat, a team that not spoken but playoff mandate, and almost definitely it's a playoff mandate for Douglas, for Saleh. So what kind of coordinator are you going to be able to get coming in here? Again, all the talk about Gary Kubiak and his relationship with Saleh, maybe that comes to fruition and something happens there, but it's going to get interesting. So talk to you guys later. Have a good night.